Hello, Lele. It's Kirsty Mills here, just giving you a quick check-in before the end of term, just to let you know of some ways you can get your educators and your students activated in and using Education Perfect before the term ends. So under our new updates and interface, if you haven't logged in since last year, you'll find all the same buttons and more down the left. You'll find your classes instead of mine, and you'll find your account down the bottom. And the first thing I want to highlight for today is to go into account and you'll find something new in there. So it won't say Hogwarts Academy, that's my school, but it will say your centre instead if you click school account. This will open a new tab which gives you details about your school's information, the settings, and these aren't editable at the moment, but if anything needs changing, you can see it, you can request changes, and eventually, as we add more administration functionality, you'll be able to see more and change more. The bits you will want is people. In here, we'll show a full list of all of your students and your educators. You can change the roles as well. So if you just want to see all of the teachers or educators, it will show you everybody and it will show you if they're active or inactive. So active means that they are active in our system, they can log in, they can do anything you need them to do. And for any active teacher, you can go in and you may not be able to change their username, but you can change their first name, their last name, and check their email is correct. You can also reset their password. And so if they've got an email, what it will do is click reset password, it will send them an email with a link to log in. If, for example, you have a login from a teacher, there's no email there, you can generate a temporary password instead, or you can add in an email, save the changes, and then you should be able to still generate a temporary password, but then if you refresh, you might be able to just use that email instead. Similarly for students, you can see which students are active or deactivated. Students are only deactivated if they're not attached to a class. So if you see a deactivated student and you want them to be active, go into your classes back here, add them to a class, and then they will be active. And here, if you want to check what a student's information is, you can see and also change their username. So if it needs to be simplified down for them, if it's too many letters in a row that are just similar and it's visually quite tricky, you can change that. You can change or update first or last names, and you can add emails as well. So if they have a non-school email that they wish to use, you can add that and it will help them with resetting their own passwords and logging in themselves. You can also generate temporary passwords for them. And similarly for yourself, you can view your own profile at any time, make changes as you need, reset your own password, anything you need to help you getting in and using it. If there's anything I can help with to help make sure that your term 2 is well set up to be the most successful, don't forget we have our upcoming competition for the Languages Championships next term. And there's also a Pacifica Homework Hub's particular language competitions due to coincide with the start of the Pacifica Language Weeks. So keep an eye out for those, and tasks and assessments might be where you want to go in terms of checking you've got some tasks set for your students around what they need to be learning. And for assessments, maybe looking at some quizzes to help gauge their particular skills and what they need as well. But if there's any questions or ways we can help make it easy for you, please reach out, let me know, and I'm more than happy to help. Malo.